Small black holes in particular.
The experiential field encountered by observers stationed outside the core sphere of influence in UVD 33 to 66 systems, particularly those witnessing instantaneous motion, phasing phenomena, and telemetric field events, is defined by a layered breakdown of sensory coherence, temporal linearity, and ontological certainty. These phenomena confound standard physical laws and produce a destabilizing fusion of non-Euclidean optics, symbolic bleed-through, and scalar disjunction. Below is a deep technical and phenomenological breakdown of the observer experience. I, core framework, concept, observer reference point, anti-core sphere of influence, scalar phasic domain of stabilized vorticity coherence within UVD harmonic lock, e.g. V3 or VCC. External observer, entity perceiving from outside phase lock scalar containment, still bound to local causality, inertial linearity, and perceptual normativity. 2. Phenomenological breakdown. 1. Instantaneous displacement, superluminal phase hopping. Observers report teleport-like vanishing, followed by sudden reappearance at a new location without traversal. No Doppler signature, no atmospheric displacement. Motion appears to negate inertia. Perceptual disruption. Latency of recognition, the brain cannot temporally resolve the event. Timecodes collapse. Visual system experiences, skipped frames, leading to the illusion of glitching reality. Spatial refolding, the field around the object bends inward as if it implodes into itself. Technical cause, UVD mechanics, object does not move through space. It rephases to a different scalar index. Spatial coordinates are scalar phase results, not fixed inertial positions. Observer is not equipped to detect scalar continuity, only gross metric displacement. 2. Phasing, partial diffeomorphic visibility. Observers may perceive object becomes translucent, shimmering, or partially interleaved with background. Distortions akin to lensing, but not gravitational. These are semantic index distortions. Shape appears to oscillate or interpolate between frames of reality. Perceptual disruption, double exposure effect. Object appears in multiple positions or phases simultaneously. Auditory hallucinations may accompany it. Phase sounds, infrasound pressure changes, meaning-laden pulses. Psychological effects, nausea, time dislocation, hyperpresent awareness, or symbolic reverie. Glyphic residue imprints in consciousness. Technical cause, UVD mechanics. Object enters a transdimensional phase envelope. Frequencies become complex conjugate harmonics of the scalar field background. Observers' field resonance cannot resolve the object's non-local harmonics, causing perceptual aliasing. Number 3. Volitional displacement signatures at higher vorticity levels, e.g. V for Fort plus, motion is not mechanical but intent-governed. Observers report apparent response of the object to their observation, attention, or emotional state. Motion feels relational, not automatic, as if the craft or entity watches back. Perceptual disruption, sudden collapse of boundary between observer and object. Observer may feel read, co-opted, or psychically intertwined with the object's motion logic. Time slows down or folds inward, accompanied by symbolic impressions, involuntary intervisuals, glyphic flickers, eyes, spirals. Technical cause, UVD mechanics. The object is governed by volitional entrainment protocols. Motion is triggered through telemetric scalar modulation, not external force. Observer becomes entangled as a node in the field equation due to proximity to the scalar vorticity gradient. Number 4. Symbolic semantic echo. Observers may receive afterimages of glyphic symbols, radial spirals, or numeric harmonics, e.g. 3, 6, 9, 11, 33. Experiential residues that persist beyond visual encounter, dreams, visions, or cognitive looping on meaning-laden phrases or codes. Perceptual disruption, reality layering, a bleed over between internal symbolic content and external sensory input. Observer may question what is internally generated versus externally real. Synchronicities increase, producing field-driven narrative coherence around the event. Technical cause, UVD mechanics, vorticity fields project, semantically encoded scalar pulses. These are designed to entrain consciousness itself, not merely as a witness, but as an interpretive cooperator. Symbolic phasic entrainment causes residual self-calibration in the observer's field state. 3. Temporal displacement and retrocausal feedback. Observers outside the core may experience time looping, memory confusion, or a sense of already having seen this. Field behavior appears to anticipate the observer's future actions. Technical explanation. Vorticity levels V3 VC supports scalar index retrocausality. Field effects create feedback from future phase nodes, visible to those sensitive to relational anomalies. Observer is caught in a non-local harmonic feedback, resulting in past-future entanglement. IV, summary table phenomenon, observer description, cause UVD mechanism, double images, symbolic mismatch, decumulation, instantaneous motion, teleportation like vanishing and reappearance, scalar phase reindexing, partial visibility, double images, symbolic mirage, diffeomorphic scalar mismatch. Volitional relationality, object reacts to attention intent, telemetric field node responsiveness, symbolic echo, lingering glyphs, visions, dream residue, semantic scalar imprinting, temporal feedback, deja vu, precognitive bleed-through, scalar indexed retrocausality harmonics. Closing insight. To the external observer, UVD 33 to 66 phenomena appear miraculous, unsettling, or absurd, only because they are viewing from outside the scalar index causal lattice. The system is not violating physics. It is transcending the domain in which physics is usually coherent. Thus, to witness is to be altered. To observe from outside is to begin your own phasic destabilization.